Coach, kicked off your season sweeping UTPB. Just talk about what you saw from your team and what stood out to you as positives in particular.
Well, I thought, we played really good defense, especially Justin and Beck in the middle. I mean, they turned some really good double plays, and we turned quite a few of them. So that was really good to see. I thought the bullpen did a great job. We've got a lot of good arms. Our depth is very good, and so I thought those guys, and we got a lot of different guys a chance to get some innings too, so that was good. And then offensively, thought we were okay, and that's great when you score in double figures in every game, and you just thought you were okay. So, but it was great. Weather was great, crowds were great. We got 4 wins. That's great. So we'll find out a lot more about ourselves and where we're at this weekend.
So in game 2, you scored 18 runs without hitting a single home run. You found ways to manufacture runs through base hits, through fielder's choices, sacrifice flies, etc. What does this say about your team's ability to score in a variety of ways, and how big an advantage is that for you?
Well, that's how we always play. That's who we are. It's what we do. Good or bad, we'll sneak an occasional home run, but it's rare. Again, our goal is to get to Cary, North Carolina. There are not many home runs hit there, so we play in a way where we can win a national championship. And that is, you got to be sort of a chameleon because, playing at the places we play in conference and in region, they're sort of bandboxes, and home run's a big part of it. And you don't have to hit home runs to score runs, and I think we've proven that year after year after year in doing that. So there are a lot of different ways you can score, despite the fact nobody plays that way anymore except us. So it's also an advantage for us because nobody's used to playing that. It's generally home run derby, and it's also a lot more exciting because it's tough to watch big league baseball nowadays.
Coach, last few weeks we asked you about some of the new faces you're going to have on the roster this season, and we got to see some this week in Nick Wilson throwing 6 shutout innings, and then seeing solid at-bats from Hutchison, Flutstrom, and then of course Smashula at the end there with this home run. Just kind of talk about their impact on the team this week, and just kind of in your opinion, what do you think of their performances?
Well, I thought, you see how talented they are. I think the biggest thing is they've got to get, again, back to your question, we play a style of baseball that's so foreign to, when I grew up, that was sort of normal, but it's pretty foreign now to most of them. And so I think, we just got to get them better at doing the things that we do, but they're obviously unbelievably talented players, and you saw that was on display this weekend. Then they just got a lot of tools, and they got a lot of tools in the toolbox that they hadn't figured out quite how to unleash yet. And so our hope is we can get that out of them, and that they're very dynamic players, but I think they can become even more dynamic.
And of course, what you already called it yourself the other day, but what may be the must-watch series of the weekend coming up this weekend with us, Angel State traveling to UT Tyler on a 4-game series. They just came off of sweeping Lubbock Christian, who was ranked in Lubbock. So what are your thoughts on, or I guess what do you expect to see from that series, and maybe potentially from your team and Tyler?
Well, I don't know, but this is one of the things this is the series in college baseball in the country this weekend. Division I's aren't playing, so this is it. Tyler's they're way below where they should be. I know I ranked them way higher than what they're at. But this is going to be 2 teams that have a chance to win national championships, and so it's February, and they're not a finished product by any means, and I hope we're not a finished product, but I think it's going to play out big just the results. So, but the biggest thing I think going up there is, one, it's great playing in big games. That's why you come to Angelo State, is to play in big games like this. I'm sure they'll do something. I mean, last time we were there, they brought the band. I mean, it was crazy. I've never seen a band at a baseball game, but they had the band, they had the cheerleaders, they had the softball team surrounding us. I felt like I was playing in a third world country, but they brought everything out for us. Everybody wants to beat the Rams, man. So, it'll be great. Weather's supposed to be great. I get to get back to East Texas, where all my family's from, so I love going up there. And they came in here and whooped us last year 3 out of 4. So, we're going to try to see if we can go up there and just try to compete with them, and hang with them. But I think it'll show a lot of, it'll give us a lot of answers on where we're at, things that we do well, things that we don't do well. And, I think you can put way too much emphasis upon any series. But, it's got a chance to play out big, but we'll go up there and try to compete as hard as we can and try to win game 1.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank